Hey everybody, it's me, Draco. And yes, before you say, what are you doing over here in your testing world? Well, for good reason. I'm going to be working on a couple designs I want for the survival world, and we're going to go ahead and build them in the survival world. You might see that I've worked on a couple things. First of all, this right over here is a turtle egg. Whatever. Let's just go ahead and clear out a big area over here and see if we can prepare for a fish farm. Alright. Should have just done water. Whoops. Nope, I should have done air. Because I need to go one down for water. Since the snow block counted. There we go. So, I suppose the design I'm looking at is something very simple, but effective, because fish do spawn in with a load of them. So maybe like a 3x3 thing here. Yeah. And let's see if we can figure out... Oh, above here I need to add some stone, so... there we go. Let's just go ahead and... I'm going to need to place some blocks, so I'll just use those ice to my advantage at the moment. Oh, I almost forgot about another farm that I do want to work on, which will work here. But, yeah, so let's work on this one first, see what we can get. I think I'm going to need to place, like, a piece of water. I don't know, so that the fish get pushed. So my idea is I need to get some stone and some stuff like this and build around this. So when we build around it, fish will go to the top, and then they get pushed over to here where they get killed and their items are collected. So we'll use cobwebs, but we need to put them somewhere else. Okay. Or maybe I don't even need cobwebs. I'm going to put them there, though. This will keep them from getting stuck, I think. So we just put this into one of these, really. And let's see. We need to get them up. I think the larger you make this, the better amounts of fish you'd get, so I'm just going to make a couple smaller ones. Because I don't need too much fish, but you know, it'd be nice to have a little bit of a automated fish farm. Since the only prior thing with fish was just the ability to AFK fish, which is good in its own respect, but I like having some of this too. I know you could get items like mending, which I'm not sure. You probably could still do it. I'm not sure. I've heard that there's been some difficulties when people have tried, so that's kind of why I'm unsure. Now, let's just see. This probably doesn't have that great of as. It's not the slowest thing, but it's not the fastest either. But they just suffocate, and you'd probably get a dolphin here and there, or I doubt you could get a... Well, you could get a turtle because of the size of this. If you make it one block, which means you could probably tile it or something, then maybe it would be... I don't know. It'd be a little bit cheaper, I suppose. There's different ways to approach it. I just think having it open like this allows for more fish to come in at once, which works quite well. And there's some other designs I've seen. I'm sure there's some that have used other resources effectively too, and maybe there's a simpler one, but this one works decently well for me. It's all I need it to do. And this is a good haul of fish. So that's not the last thing we're going to be doing in today's episode, of course. I have a couple of things that I did want to work on, and I'm trying to think of how I want to do it, because we might need some pistons and stuff. So let's see. I'm going to need a piston, probably some of these, and some of this. I might need that, I'm not sure. I need some blocks and some water. And I'm going to need my book too. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to build over here. We're going to see if we can build a little bit of an ice farm, because, well, quite frankly, my function's not working right now. I'm not sure if, well, I mean, some commands were changed, so that's kind of why the functions, I wasn't aware that they were going to actually change the execute command in the, right here. I thought they were just going to change it within the function, but apparently they have, unless they've done something a little different too. But here's my idea. So I'm going to move this one more over, just so we have a quicker time of getting these back. Okay, I'm going to change the weather to rain, I guess. Oh, whoops. And I need to go under here, place a couple blocks to get the water from going out. Also need to place some blocks on top of it as well. Alright, so we're going to have to build some interesting mechanisms here. So how many blocks is this? I didn't really measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this should work. You can have about, what is it, 12, I think? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video really quickly, and then I will come back. Alright, so I'm back. Okay, so I went ahead and installed 3 of these capturing units around. They're not too awful far from each other, but they're far enough that I'm covering a wide area. So I put some lights right here under the chests. I don't think that'll have any effect on it. I don't think it's touching the hopper, so that should be fine. Alright, give me a moment. Okay, but anyways though, so yeah, I installed these around here. I don't think there's any fish in them, but there may... Oh, okay, it's gone. A moment ago there was a dolphin in here, and it was kind of funny. It was right up here in the corner, and it was sticking out of the farm. And I did experience a few drown down here, so it's kind of dangerous. It's kind of dangerous. But I do have some really exciting news that I do want to share with you guys right this moment. But let me sleep first. So, I think you will like to know that I found something really interesting while we were in the ocean. I found a trident, and not only trident, it's almost at full durability. So I'm going to put mending on this. Oh, and here's a turtle. Pretty interesting, huh? But yeah, so later on I'm going to be putting some mending on this, and then I want to get loyalty, and that would be really good for me to get on it. But yeah, I'm just going to leave these out here. And the trident thing, I might work on that at the end, because right now I want to... Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and do the trident. I'll let you guys see. So we'll go... Alright, let's just go from breaking 3. Let's see what we get for this. I'm breaking 3. Okay, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I really wanted loyalty. So that means we have to pick up our trident. But... So we should be able to shoot it. Which is fine. And we won't be able to retrieve it, but then again we can just use a bow with our trident. Or something like that. Maybe we'll get to test it. I mean, unbreaking 3 and mending are good things for now, and then when we get loyalty, if we can ever find it, maybe we'll find it in a ship or something, I don't know, in a mining thing, which I'm hoping we will. We'll apply it to this, or if we get another one, or something that has an enchantment, that would be good too. Let's see if there's any rabbits or something around here we could try this thing on. But I do want to show you where we'll be working next, so there really isn't any supplies I need particularly for there. I might bring a chest, and I'm going to have some lights there too, but besides that, that's really going to be it. And I don't know if I'm going to build much here, but we're just going to clear out some area to put the water, and it's just going to need to be flattened is all. So I'm going to work on that, and then I'll be right back with you after I finish this up. So I'm back, and I worked a bit on all of this. Let me just put some of this in here. But yeah, I worked quite a bit. But we have a lot done here. So this seems to be already working, our ice farm. And we already got a nice amount of ice. Of course, I'm going to have to replenish my pick, but for now, I would say I can get a few for the moment. But yeah, we can make blue ice, packed ice. We can make any kind of ice now. It's nice to have ice. And you know what? That's not a bad title either. We have 2 things of blue ice, which, if I know better, we can do this. This is going to be some useful stuff. I can't wait to use it. I cannot wait to use it. But yeah, so let's just go over here. Anyways, though, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and if you really did enjoy it, then consider subscribing. And if you do hit that subscription, don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, so that you can be notified of my videos when they are uploaded. Though normally they are uploaded on Tuesday and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Any other days will be obviously at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's the time I always maintain for when I'm going to make a video. And don't forget to go ahead and look at some of my earlier videos, which I do have quite a few videos. They're all nice and organized into different playlists for you guys to look at. There is a few that aren't in playlists if you are looking for some other videos, so don't think that there is only the playlists or the only videos that I have, because there is a couple that aren't in a playlist. So, you know, if you haven't seen some of those videos, it would be a good idea to maybe check and see if you can see them. I think there was one that was really more recent, and then there might have been one back a little bit further, more towards the beginning. So if you're interested, you can check that out. Otherwise, though, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.